that was probably kind of an embarrassing intro. Hey Ross. I thought that since your last video you talked about kind of like an update on your life, maybe I should just have like kind of a chill update on my life as well. So yesterday I basically did my first ever photo shoot for a family living in this area. Even though I had scheduled like a bunch to take place last week, they were like free sessions, so they were super like low pressure, and a bunch of people ended up like skipping out or like wanting to reschedule because A, the weather wasn't very good, and B, like I said, it was free, so there was like no obligation for them to show up to actually get their photos taken. And I think that's kind of the main reason why a lot of people chose to just kind of like bail out at the last minute. But yesterday, it was gorgeous weather. It was like 70 degrees and sunny, golden hour at like 5 p.m, super beautiful. And I managed to take photos of a husband and wife and their 2-year-old, and it was their 6-year anniversary, so that was pretty cool. And the photos turned out really well, and today I sent them to her, and I was like super nervous waiting for her to reply, and she was like, oh my gosh, I love the photos, ah. And then I was like, oh, can I put them like on my blog, in my portfolio? And she was like, yeah, of course. And oh my gosh, I'm just like so excited. I'm just like looking forward to taking more photos this month, and then hopefully around like the month of November I'll be putting together all the legal paperwork to get my business actually legal, and then hopefully by like December or at the very latest January I'll be actually like charging money for photos, and I might be a professional photographer. What? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really excited. Okay, I have no idea if this is in focus or what's going on here. I thought that as a cool like second part to this video, I would do my favorite things, which, I don't know, could be like a series that we do. I was kind of thinking about, or I kind of drew inspiration from Grace Helbig's videos where she talks about her favorite things, and she does that thing where she's like, can you see it, can you see it, can you see it? This is not one of my favorite things, by the way. This is just a random game of Uno that was sitting down here. But yeah, I have like a super random assortment of things that just like make life more enjoyable, I guess. Without further ado, these are a couple of my favorite things right now. So to start off with, on Saturday? Yeah, on Saturday we went to a bazaar, which if you don't know what a bazaar is, it's basically a place where a bunch of vendors get together from different parts of the world, and they sell goods that are like super expensive mostly, but some of them aren't too bad. And most of it is like food or really, really, really expensive furniture and pottery. And most of the things that we bought there were food because they were cheap and we were hungry and we love food. Yeah, the first thing on my list is actually this beer, which we drank at the bazaar, and both of us were just like, oh. It was probably both of ours favorite beer that we've ever tried before. And what it is a Hefeweizen called Rathaus. Basically, it's just like a really, really weedy, citrusy beer that you would probably typically drink more in the summertime. But I don't know, it's still pretty warm out here right now. It's like 70 degrees this weekend, which is so random because it was super, super cold when we first got here, so I don't know what's going on. But middle of October, it's like 70 degrees. Anyway, this beer is super good. Can he do it? Can he open the door? Hey!
Hello.
I'm filming a video.
You are?
Yep.
Damn, I caught it there.
Is it hot?
It's very hot. 70 degrees.
Oh wow. Sam just got home and asked me why I was drinking beer at like 3 p.m. Also, in addition to that delicious beer, we found these things called stroopwafels, which are from Denmark, I'm pretty sure. And I'd always heard about them before from people, but I had never tried them. And basically what they are is like these really, really wafer thin, like, I guess you could call them kind of waffle cone type cookies. They're a little bit like vanilla and like cinnamony. And then in the middle there's this thick layer of caramel. Oh my god, they're so good. And there's like only a couple in here, but they're so heavy, which is like really interesting. Yeah, already eaten a lot of those. Another thing I've really been enjoying is this candle, which I think I randomly filmed something about this candle like a couple days ago, so I'll insert that clip here. This candle smells exactly like Mom's apple pie. Like, it's unreal. And it really makes me want to make the apple pie this year. And by the apple pie, I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm also wearing this like, okay, so first of all, picture this. It's like really sunny and cold outside. I came in from a walk a little bit ago. It smells like apple pie. I've got this orange flannel shirt on. It's Sam's, don't tell him. And I've got some pumpkins here that I just got. And I've got a cup of tea. I'm so satisfied right now. Not really sure why I didn't put that in like the previous vlog, because I think I filmed that like a week ago, but who knows. Sam, what are you doing? You're gonna be in the background?
Right here.
Okay, well that's not weird or awkward at all. Don't look at me. She's the most interruptive person. I'm just kidding. Another thing I've been really enjoying is this Burt's Bees lip crayon in the color, what color is this? Redwood Forest, which this is definitely not the color of a redwood forest tree, but whatever. Yeah, I've just been really liking it because it's super moisturizing and I like the color of it. And my lips are dry as hell. Another thing I've been really liking, speaking of more, I guess, natural products, is I really like this fresh deodorant from Arm & Hammer, which is pretty random, but I've been hearing a lot about how deodorants with a lot of aluminum in them, which is like what makes deodorant an antiperspirant, can be harmful for you and possibly cause breast cancer, but they're not really sure. So yeah, I've decided to get a deodorant that didn't have aluminum in it or parabens. It just has Arm & Hammer and then some kind of like natural ingredients. The only downside is it kind of smells like a men's deodorant. Like, it's really minty, kind of like menthol-y, but it's been working really well. It's not an antiperspirant, so it doesn't stop your pits from sweating, but you're not gonna smell bad. So I'm like, as long as I don't smell bad, I don't really care, and it's not like I sweat a lot anyway, so I've been really enjoying that. Let's see, what else? Another thing I've been really liking, obviously, is my camera, which I've had for many, many years now. It's, as you know, the Rebel T3i, which has my 50mm prime lens on it. And I've just been really loving it lately, obviously, because I've been doing a lot of photography, or at least trying to, and I'm just so glad that I have this camera. I was glad that I had it all through film school, because it really, really helped to not have to rent a camera all the time. But yeah, I got it as a Christmas present from Dad, like, years and years ago, so thanks, Dad. Really been kind of a life changer, actually. I guess the final thing I'll show you is this game that we bought while we were in North Carolina, so like a month or two ago. And it's called Fun Employed, the interview game of actual jobs and absurd qualifications. And basically it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity, which I realize there's a lot of those kinds of card games out right now, but I think they're hilarious and super fun. And so basically how you play the game is one person is the person who is interviewing people, and then everyone else is applying for a job. So you could be applying to be a stripper, for example, and your cards say that you have 3 legs and you're a really good people person and you urinate uncontrollably. So you have to work in like how that could be an advantage, and you have to try. It's kind of like snake oil. You have to work in how you would be the best suited for that job. And we played it one time in North Carolina with some friends, and it was really, really fun. So yeah, I recommend that you get that game because it's really fun. Do I sound like a broken record? Okay, probably. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed these favorite things. Or maybe you didn't. I don't know. I guess that's the end of this vlog. I just kind of want to do like a brief life update and then show you these random things. So, hope that was enjoyable, and I guess I'll see you next week. I don't really know when you're posting vlogs, so just keep me posted. Alright, I'll see you later, bro.